Are you struggling with passing math quizzes and tests? Do you know the material, but as soon as you're given the exam, you draw a complete blank? I'm here to tell you this does not have to be the case. In this episode of Overcoming Math Anxiety, I'm going to share with you ideas to help you de-stress each day in your math class so that when it's time to take the math test, you will sail right through it. Hi everyone, I'm Terry Grigsby, an online math tutor. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to find out when a new video drops. I'm so glad you joined me for episode 2 of my video series on overcoming math anxiety. I've worked with people every day for the last 30 years, teaching math and helping them get over math anxiety. I'm here to tell you that you can conquer it too. In the first episode, we talked about using positive self-talk in math to celebrate every time you do something well in math. Well, I caught myself yesterday cheering for myself for knowing the square root of 196. Yes, it's 14. And yes, I still cheer for myself. I'd love for you to comment below if you cheer for yourself in math. Well, today I'm going to give you some tips to really build up your confidence in doing the math correctly long before you take a math exam. So let's get started. This first tip may seem obvious, but I've had so many students not do this that it's worth mentioning. That's practice, practice, practice. You will never get rid of your math stress if you don't really learn the math. And that takes a lot of repetition. You don't do a math concept until you get it right. You do a math concept so many times that you cannot get it wrong. That's the big secret that A students know. They over-prepare in a way. So as each new assignment comes and goes, make sure you can do all the concepts easily. If you can't, you should make a list of those types of problems and ask for the help you need. Well, that's tip number 2. Ask the teacher for help. I know people think teachers are too busy, but you're wrong. Your teacher wants to see you succeed. He'll be happy to answer questions for you. This has the added benefit of seeing how the teacher wants you to show the work or the solution. So you can get that all figured out well before the test. You'll know exactly what the teacher wants, and therefore less stress on test day. Now, tip number 3 is to get a study partner. No, I'm not kidding, and I don't mean just right before a big test. Find someone who will work with you on your homework every day or most days. Getting a different point of view may get you a way that makes more sense to you. Plus, you'll have an accountability partner to motivate you to really do a nice job on each homework assignment. The more you do really well on the small things, the easier it will be to do the really big things great, like the tests. The next tip may seem hard, but if you even just follow the tips I already gave you, you can do this. So tip 4 is to get your first great score in a quiz and bounce your confidence off of that. Post that quiz on your refrigerator. Show it to your parents, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Post it in the place you always study math. Give yourself a high five every time you think about that quiz. That positive reinforcement will build, and in no time you'll be getting a great test score too. My last tip is to do corrections on every quiz or test you get back, even if the teacher doesn't ask you for it. I'm going to go a step further. On a piece of paper, I want you to write out the original problem you missed and then write out the full solution that's correct. If you missed it once, you might miss it again on a bigger test or final. Keep that list of problems, and before the next test, make sure you can do all these problems again and again and again. This will build your confidence as you work on your weakest concepts first and take care of them as they happen in the class so that when the test comes, you won't be saying to yourself, oh no, I don't know how to do this. You'll be saying instead, I got this, and therefore less anxiety. If you put all of these principles into practice, I promise you, you will have much less math anxiety when it's time to take the test. I hope you found these tips helpful. I'd love to hear any success stories you have had about overcoming your math anxiety in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. Please stick around and watch another video or visit my website and find out more about me and my online tutoring. Maybe book a session. I'd love to work with you. That's all for now. I'll see you next time on Overcoming Math Anxiety.